I'm John Herring, and I'm talking here today with Dan Trigg of JMD Properties at Oklahoma City. Dan, talk to me a little bit of how we met and how we got started in the oil field. It seems like a few years back.
Well, I think it was 2008 on a prospect our geologist created down in McLean County, Oklahoma. And we actually didn't have an interest in it. It was right about the time we hired Larry Singh to work for us, and they turned it to a company in Dallas, or Fort Worth, Dallas, I believe. And you all came in and bought it from that company, and that was the start of our relationship on the Gus well.
Yeah, I remember that. And ever since then, we've liked Larry's prospect. That was a successful well. We had a lot of fun doing it, and we've had a lot of fun with that well since then. But the one thing between us is, we've bought prospect after prospect from you guys, and I don't remember we've ever had a contract. It's my first experience doing things the oil field way with a handshake.
That's true. That's true, Larry. Larry, he kind of sometimes he wonders. He says, "We don't have it. What about my override? Is it in writing?" Don't worry about anything. We're dealing with people that. Very respectable people and people that we like to deal with. And I remember back, I'll tell you about a partner, or two partners we had. One was Norval Oil, and I remember calling him maybe 3 weeks later and saying, "You owe us so many dollars, we drilled a dry hole." He'd send a check right to us. Or we'd call him three or 4 weeks later and say, "You have a well." And he didn't know anything about, because that was back in the late 70s, when everything was so busy, paperwork, and we just had a good relationship. And I think that's what we're growing with Swan Energy.
What I really like about our relationship is the fact that you guys are really good at putting prospects together. You oversee the land, Larry does the geology, you've got a lawyer there that handles title opinions, and we go get more people to get title opinions as we get prospects coming faster. We kind of pride ourselves in being able to pick out which prospects we want to drill, how to put them together, get some investors' money together and get them go drilled. And kind of the unseen partner here is our operator, Joe Brevetti, which we kind of fell into a couple years back. Speak a little to that, of how he plays such a critical role in what we do.
Well, it has been very good, and he takes an interest in the well, which I always like someone that operates the well or does the drilling and the completion of the well. You like them to have an interest in the well. And Joe's been real good on that. And he's an experienced, I think he headed up the Schlumberger office for many years and has very good experience. He's an engineer. So it's worked out real well for us, because we don't operate. We used to operate, and we got out of that business. So that's one of the important things of this business, is finding a good operator. Because a well can be... you can run a good well, and you got to be careful on your casing designs and your perforations and all the stuff that goes with completing a well and drilling a well. And Joe's been real good on that. And I think he operates over 50 or 60 wells.
I think it's more like 100 or 150
100 now, because I know he's doing a lot of work. Yeah. He's very conscious, very hard worker, got good people in the field working for him. So it's been a good relation for us. So, as I say, our relationship with Swan and with Joe Brevetti has been just what I want.
Yeah.
We can create a prospect. We have someone that can operate the prospect, and then we have some people that we don't have to go out and sell our interest to and to the industry.
One of the things I've always said is I'm not the smartest guy in the oil field. I probably won't ever be the smartest guy in the oil field, but I like to generate relationships with guys that I think are the smartest guys and the most integrity in the oil field, and that's what I've appreciated with our relationship with you, our relationship with Joe, and something that I think gives us a real strategic advantage when we go out to drill oil wells.
Well, I hope so. That's what I think, and our relationship has been good. We have a lot of good things to come. That's what I'm planning on, because I'm 83 years old and I'm still interested in the oil business.
Well, that's good.
And it's hard to stop. And I've been in the business where I would say almost all my life I've dealt with good people. And that's what is important. And I hope that we're part of that puzzle that makes our operation click.
Well, so far we've had 3 good years, and we've drilled plenty of prospects together, and I think the next 3 years we're going to drill plenty more, and I'm looking forward to them.
That's great. I am too.
We've been talking with Dan Trigg, JMD Properties. Thank you for joining us.